Hello everybody, in this video I am going to be working in my December album with you. This is a 6x8 Simple Stories album, the one from this year's collection. I think it's from Jingle All the Way, and I'm going to be using, well, lots and lots of Simple Stories things that I have gathered and collected and hoarded over the years. I have the collection I bought this year, which is Simple Vintage North Pole, plus last year's Simple Vintage Country Christmas, I think that was, then some other stuff, just my very ridiculously large Christmas stash, let's be honest. One thing to say about this, or a couple of things to say, is this is not a December daily. It's not. I tried it one year and I hated it. It's not for me. Nor is it an album of just photos from this year or just photos from last year. I'm just putting Christmassy photos and Christmassy things in it. It's like a mix of scrapbooking, 6x8 scrapbooking, junk journaling, pocket pages, project life. I'm just doing all of the things. I wouldn't give it a name if it wasn't for the fact of sharing it on YouTube. It's just I'm creating in an album and doing whatever I want. So I have photos from last year, the year before that, from all over the place, and other things like gift labels I've kept and nice Christmas cards I've kept, just all of the things. And that's what I'm doing in this December album. I also don't plan to finish it this year. I'm just going to work in it until, for however many years, until it's full, and there we go, just taking it very casual. I think this is why I don't do well with December daily, because I find it too structured and I find it too much pressure. I mean, please don't get me wrong, I know people love doing December daily, and I'm not saying that it has to be structured and all that kind of thing. I'm just saying it doesn't work for me, and I am just doing casual things. So what I'm doing on this first page, I pulled a 6x8 paper out from the North Pole collection, that was just like a title page kind of thing, and then this 6x8 is actually slightly bigger. It's like more of an A5 size from a cheap paper pad from the works. I have this picture of my cat having a little chew on the Christmas tree. It's a fake Christmas tree, by the way, so no need to clutch your pearls. He's not eating real Christmas tree or anything like that. He just likes to have a little chew on the plastic sometimes, and it's quite funny because his tongue's sticking out and he looks a bit derpy, and I love it. So I just put that slap bang in the center, decorated with a few stickers, a few phrase stickers and stuff. And then on the front, I'm just going to add some like little strips of washi and stuff, and just a little cluster. Not really doing a whole lot on this front page because I'm going to use it as like a title page or an opening page or something like that. I did have to do some work in the fact that that paper was slightly smaller than the other one, as I said, so I've done some washi and stuff around the edges and taken Distress Oxide just so there's no awkward white spaces or anything else. Distress Oxides I'm using are the Candied Apple and Lucky Clover colours. I know they're not the proper, quote unquote, proper Distress Christmassy colours, but I think these work just fine. With this, I'm going to put it in a 6x8 wallet and make it into a little shaker. I added some gold ink splatters to that front page as well. It just needed an extra little something. Adding these Simply Creative very large red and green, forgot the word there, red and green sequins, and then a couple of little white ones as well. I'm going to seal it at first using my fuse tool at the top, and then I decided, because what is inside the pocket is actually slightly smaller than the size of the pocket, I didn't want any sequins going around to the other side. And I could have done that with my fuse tool to seal it, but I took it to my sewing machine instead and stitched around the edges with a really, like a thin fine stitch. And I just prefer the way that looks. It's more tactile, it's more textured, it's just more my kind of thing. So even though I've got my fuse tool there, I don't think I'm going to use it a whole lot. I don't use it very much at all. I really should get rid of it. But anyways, moving on. This next page is going to be a little bit more junk journaly for those who prefer that kind of thing. I just took a piece of paper from, I can't remember which collection, cut it to 6 inches wide, and I was just about to do it 8 long, and then I decided actually I'm going to fold it up and then over again and make like a little pocket wallet type thing at the bottom. Just saw me there, I cut around the edges of that flap to give it a bit more, just a bit more interest, and I also stitched around the bottom of that, so that's how the pocket stays in place. Here I am going through, I've just got a big box of Christmas bits and pieces that I've kept for junk journaling purposes. There's like a little thing that came with an old Kiki K order. Oh, I miss Kiki K. I know it's still there, but you have to pay customs on it now, and it's just not the same anymore. Sad face. Anyway, so one of those, and then like that stripy bit of paper was something I think I used in a previous Christmas planner. I had some of my own stickers. You see that little sticker sheet there? That was from before I actually had my Etsy shop. The year before I opened, I had already done those little designs for the free Christmas planner printables I did for a couple of years. They're still available on my website if you're interested, but I don't update them anymore. But anyway, I designed them for that, and then in 2018 I made them into stickers and had them for sale like on a casual basis, just like email me and PayPal and stuff like that, and they were really popular, and it was one of the reasons that encouraged me to open my shop. But I'd done those sheets, I think, for like a meetup I'd gone to, and just like as little table gifts for the people I was on a table with, obviously. And I had I made more than I needed, and I had a few, and I just thought I would stick them in there, like the whole sheet with the sticker still on it, and just do a little bit of journaling and stuff about that, and about how that inspired me kind of to start my own shop. And yeah, anyway, so I've created a little flip out with that scrap of paper and added a journal card on the inside of the Kiki K little card thing, adding my journaling there, and then that's pretty much all I'm going to do to that. I just use some washi to cover up the white space around the sticker sheet. Oh, and I'm just going to add some bits and pieces of washi on this front piece just to, I don't know, just make it a little bit more my own and stuff, and a little less plain. And then I also found in my big old pile of Christmas stuff to use an old planner insert that I'd made myself, which had my gift list on it, just like a simple list of like name and tick whether I bought them a present or not. And I just thought that was a fun thing to keep, so you know, maybe I can look back on it in years to come and think, oh, I used to buy for that person, or something along those lines. My list has actually got bigger now. I think I have purchased gifts for 23 people this year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 23. It might be 24. I don't know. No, 25. Anyway, yeah, my list gets bigger every year. Anyways, there's that little thing going in there. I just added that Project Life card to the background just for something to look at when you took those pieces out of the pocket. And there is just a little gift label that was on a present one year, I don't remember which, and I'm just going to tuck it into that little space. I marked around like with a pencil how big it was, trying to make that little pocket as tight as possible, because obviously it's going in vertically, you don't want to drop it out, so you just, yeah, you put the double-sided tape as close to the size as possible so it slips in nice and tightly, stamping the date on that gift list just so I remember what year it's from. And I think I'm just going to finish off with a little something on that little flap of the pocket, because it just needed a little bit of something. And then I'm going to go around with a faux stitched border with a Pigma Micron. Even though I've already got actual real stitching on there, I felt like that black faux stitching on the red would look really nice. On the reverse of that, I'm going to just put some washi tape over the branding strip, because we don't want to look at that, it's not very attractive. And then I had just on my desk these packaging things from some Dovecraft Christmas ribbons, and I thought I'll just throw those in there because why not? They make cute little decorative bits. Pulled out a journaling card that's from Simple Stories, Simple Vintage North Pole, this year's collection, and just kind of layering those up together. I think I go back later on to add more stuff to that page, but I just wanted to put something down. Like, I didn't have to complete the page there and then, I just wanted to get something done. By the way, while I remember, this is not an ad or anything like that, but everything I purchase from that is Simple Stories, I purchase from the Organised Hedgehog. I've been purchasing from that shop for a long time, even before I was doing PR for her. So I just love the shop. I do have a discount code if you are interested. Obviously, Christmas stuff, I don't imagine there's much left at this point, but it'll be there in the description box if you are interested. So next up, I just pulled out, that page was one of the ones that comes with the album, and I thought I'd just decorate it and pretty it up and stuff. I found that journal card that says postcard on it, going around the edges, distressing the edges, all of the things. I was going to use that picture you can see there, but then I changed my mind and thought I'd put it in a little pocket. I have these Becky Higgins 4x4 plastic pockets. I don't have many of those left. Actually, I need to source some more from somewhere. So I grabbed a 4x4 journaling card from one of the Simple Stories collections. I don't remember which one. I'm playing with about 5 or 6 in this video and all the other December videos I do. But I just whapped the photo on there, added some embellishments with washi and stickers and stuff. And then on the reverse side, I'm just going to add a die cut and some journaling and stuff. The picture is of my little brother in, I think, 2018, opening some Santa themed boxer shorts. A lot of the pictures in my December album are going to be of my little brother. For those of you who don't know, he has Down syndrome and autism, and he's only 2.5 years younger than me, but you would think he was 12, and he loves Christmas and, you know, just the joy and delight he takes in it. I take a lot of pictures of him at Christmas. So yeah, there'll be a lot of pictures of basically my little brother and my cat in this album, and not a whole lot else. There might be some other things, but we'll see. So this is actually an amount of time later that I don't want to admit to. I had like a lot of time when I didn't have any time for my own crafting. It was just very stressful, actually, to not have any time for your own crafting, but it happens sometimes. It's fine. Because that little Becky Higgins 4x4 plastic doodad, the holes are punched for old Project Life folders, which are different to the Simple Stories 6x8 ones. So instead of trying to figure out hole sizes and stuff, I thought what I would do is just cut a scrap of paper to like 1.5 inches, 2 inches wide, and use that to punch the holes in, and then just stick that little plastic wallet thingy straight onto that. I added it with double-sided tape on both sides and then put washi over the top, so it's nice and secure. It's not going to go anywhere. It does kind of flap around a bit, but that's fine. And then I'm just going to add this little title that says cheer from these stickers, which I don't remember where those are. Well, I know where I bought them from, but I don't know what collection or anything those are from. And that's just a simple sort of little tip-in page there. And then I saw that blank one that I had left. Oh, look, I printed out some more photos as well to use. But then I decided on this other one of my brother opening other presents. I don't even know what year this was. I kept looking at my phone to like try and find photos to see what year they were, but some of them I don't keep on my phone anymore because I've transferred them to my computer and blah 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 blah. It's at some point between 2015 and 2019, I don't know when. So just simple decoration for this. I stuck my photo onto a 3x4 journaling card. I'm adding strips of washi. Again, it's one of the easiest ways to add a little bit of decoration, a little bit of interest. I just love it. That washi set I was using is one of the Dovecraft ones. I think they came out last year, I want to say. Like, they're big packs and they're only like £5 for many washies. I've forgotten how many. And then just a couple of die cuts from my stash. And then that December page, I was looking at that like, I need to do something with you. You are annoying me. I don't like how plain it is. I am not a minimalist by any stretch of the imagination. I just can't do it. I like busyness on my pages, so I am just going to whap washi just all over this. This, by the way, in case I didn't say before, is just one of the pages that come in the album. And yeah, just as you can see, just whapping washi absolutely everywhere. And then I went back and added a few stickers here and there and die cuts, just trying to find little bits and pieces to add there. Again, I like it to be busy, and I like it to look like it's mine, like I've done something to it. It just makes it more personal. That's for me and my taste. Anyway, I don't want anyone to get offended if they're into minimalist things. Like, it's all very much personal taste and that sort of thing. Anyways, yes, various stickers, more washi, filling up gaps and stuff, and then trimming around the edges where anything hangs over. I did start to think about like circling some dates and stuff, like for example my birthday's on the 13th, and I was like, should I make a thing of that? And then I decided not to. Like, I want to make this a Christmassy album. I think this is part of the reason I don't do December daily as well, is because my birthday is right in the middle of December. And when I did do a December daily, it was like going through like Christmas, Christmas, birthday, Christmas. It just doesn't work for me. So My birthday stuff can go in my normal journals and stuff, and I'm just going to keep this Christmas. Anyways, on the back of that, I'd already put that postcard there, the however many days before that, and I'm adding another picture of my cat. This is him hanging out under the Christmas tree, year before last, I think. He's one of those cats, he actually isn't really bothered by the tree. He doesn't knock it down, he's never broken an ornament, touch wood. Just when it's first up, he has a little chew on it, he sits underneath it, and that's really about it. When he was little, he got in the tree once, but yeah, hasn't been that bothered for most of his life about them. He likes to look at it, but he doesn't tend to attack it, which is a good thing, really. That little tree decoration I put there was from a Project Life card, and I just cut, not a Project Life card, journaling card, sorry, and I just cut around it to enhance the tree shape. Put that down there, and then I added my journaling on to that 4x6 card above the picture a little bit later on. And there we go, that is it. That is my first video on my December album. Hopefully I'll have at least one more this month. Who knows? It's been one of those months so far. Crazy couple of weeks. Anyways, I'm going to shut up and go. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you're doing any Christmas documenting, if you're doing December daily or something different. And yeah, okay, really going now. Links in the description. Please leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I am going. Thank you again. Bye bye.